Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly interactive broadcast. Have all your questions ready and prepare yourself to truly engage with Mike and discuss ideas on all things related to commercial appliances. Without further delay, here is your host.
Fair use is a legal doctrine that promotes freedom of expression by permitting the unlicensed use of copyright-protected works in certain circumstances. Section 107 of the Copyright Act provides the statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use and identifies certain types of uses, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research, as examples of activities that may qualify as fair use. Section 107 calls for consideration of the following four factors in evaluating a question of fair use: amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole.
Yo, happy holidays to you. This is going to be an extremely quick one. Let me do that. This is going to be a really quick one. I have family in town, and I'm still getting things ready. It was a little unexpected, so bear with me. We're at the end of the year, and I'd like to answer any questions you guys have and pertain to the industry. There have been rumblings about the Starbucks not layoff, but the employees. Let's see if we can get it. The employees that are boycott. So they're striking, they're walking out. Now, there are two types of Starbucks. You have corporate-owned stores and you have franchise locations. Your franchise locations are your kiosk and your your non-traditional locations. 90% of the time you see a non-traditional location, that is not going to be a corporate store. That is your the ones you see at the airport, the ones that you see in the train stations, office buildings, hospitals. Those are your non-traditional Starbucks locations. Mr. Hicks, what's happening? Let me see if I can. Okay. Oh, my mother's on. Yeah. So, yeah, I have unexpected guests. But yeah, I would just like to do a quick one today with you guys and answer any questions. I know I have people that have just come into the country that were interested in servicing new clients. So stay tuned, watch the show, Max Tax. I'm going to do some other videos and some shorts to address that and help you guys get started with the getting started for the beginning of the year. Whether it's going to be starting out with the facilities management, the ice machine cleaning, or actual repair. Let's see who else is here. So we got Max Tax, we got Mr. Hicks. So let me get this thing going here. Hold on one second. I also would like to bring up some of these different. There we go. with all the layoffs, there are a lot of new jobs that you guys can get. $1,000 sign-on bonus, paid training. So this is a good place to start, especially if you are just coming into the country, if you are just moving from another part of the country, from one place to another. They are willing to bring you on paid training. Now, that $1,000 sign-on bonus, you're typically going to see that after your 1 year of service. And don't forget, ask your questions now. So this is going to be, you're going to see this throughout the United States. This particular company, and I've covered it quite a bit. So this is Smart Care. And you're going to find these jobs all over. So this one is Florida. You're going to find Huntsville, Alabama. The pay is going to differ by where you go. Just remember that you do have, you're going to have different bonuses, different bonus structures. They're going to pay you. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Terry? What's up? They're going to pay you handsomely for your work. You want to learn this new skill. I just warn you that for most of you, it's going to be extremely difficult to leave these companies once you start with them. 401k, health, full dental benefits. Let me see here. Let me go into it real quick. And then I'm going to, so you're probably only going to get a good 15 minutes out of me. And like I said, they're only looking for high school or equivalent. And then like your 1 year, if you have any type of experience working on appliances, but that is something that they're willing to work with people on. And since they are all SFESA members, they train you guys up. You're not going to be trained on everything, but they're going to start with what they need you in the most. And Smart Care, yeah, they have their coffee division. So that's working on bun. That's working on semi-automatic and fully automatic coffee machines. And then, like I said, they do grocery stores. I've told you guys about that before. So they are also servicing your grocery store chains, your Targets, and other large locations such as that have open air merchandisers and whatnot. I actually saw some of the Smart Care guys today. And yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all of you. I got 3 likes. Well, I made it 4 now. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Let me show you here. Oh, so California. So they are hiring in California. And don't forget, same thing. So California, they're going to give you up to $25 an hour starting. That's why there's an asterisk, because once you finish with training, once you show aptitude for this type of work, the pay scale goes up based on how well you can handle this, doing this type of technical work. And once again, you still get your $1,000 sign-on bonus. For those of you that are more experienced, the sign-on bonuses have gone up to as high as $10,000. So if you are looking to take a break, you can go ahead and work for these people. And there are dozens. There are dozens of these companies. I don't want to do Miami. Of course, there's Texas. I talk about Texas all the time. And these are jobs. The ones in Texas, I'll just show you this one real quick. So this is specifically the supermarket units. So they're looking for Wichita Falls, learn a trade, what's happening. Abilene, Texas, Beaumont, which is over here by me. That's about 45 minutes from me. San Angelo, which is southwest of me. Austin, Texas, where Elon Musk is. Dallas. Wait a minute. Wichita Falls, Texas. I keep thinking of the other Wichita Falls. you don't see a pay scale on this one, and that's because it is going to vary based on your aptitude. Now, if you guys are coming over from auto mechanic, uh, diesel mechanic, you know, maybe you are an electrician and you come over to this business, they are going to compensate you appropriately. Okay, so here we go, Illinois. Let me see what they got going on here. And these are, you know, they're looking for all the 50 states. They need technicians everywhere. Your job is, this kind of work is going to take you in hospitals, it's going to take you grocery stores, it's going to take you to middle schools, grammar schools, universities, even sporting stadiums. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, Max Tax was saying HVAC, yes, and they have an HVAC division. I'm currently not looking for that one. I was just looking for, and here's HVA. I was currently just looking for appliance repair. So, like they said, if you like solving problems, so they're trying to give you the sales pitch here. If you like solving problems, each repair is different. You guys, you know, you guys really test a brother every single time because y'all like, okay, yeah, no news podcast. That's right. You are an electrician from the Navy, right? So they definitely Tech 24, Ecolab. A lot of these organizations are run by former military. So they would love to have you. They would love to have you. Like I said, each repair is different, and I tell you guys that every single time. Oh man, what kind of problems I'm going to see? Each repair is different. The environment affects the equipment differently. So not only is it going to be a geographical environment, it is going to be, is this a hospital kitchen is going to be vastly different than a cruise ship kitchen. And a cruise ship kitchen is going to be greatly different than a sports stadium kitchen. So all of these things, yes. Abdullah, what's going on? Glad you can make it. I had some unexpected visitors coming in, so I'm not getting a chance to do my normal thing. I will be back, and I'm gonna. Okay, I will be back. Let me show you guys all. I will be back, and I'm gonna focus more on getting you up to speed. I don't know if you saw any of the videos that I've put out with the health department. And let's see here. Yes, I know what you're looking for, Abdullah. Abdullah, what? Yeah, Army, yes. So my mother, she's watching on Instagram. She's retired Air Force. So yeah, all you military people. Now, let's see here. Abdul, what area in the country did you settle into? And do me a favor and hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. We got 8 people watching and 7 likes. But the little time, oh yeah, we're already at 16 minutes. For the little time we got here today, I do need you all to hit the like and subscribe. So, Abdullah, what area in the country are you in? So I can address that. And what I'm getting ready to tell you guys applies across the board. My favorite thing is when the health department comes in and cites these locations. They are here to ensure the public safety. Any restaurant, any kitchen is operating under the guidance of the local municipality. So they have to make sure that everything is going according to certain guidelines so that they're not poisoning people. They're not giving them curdled milk. They're not giving them fish that hasn't been stored at the proper temperature. And the health department comes in and makes sure that they test everything. Untamed Kango, what's happening? Oh man, I tried. Thank you so much. You guys are really kind to a brother. I don't deserve y'all, man. Y'all are nice to me. Um, but Abdullah, what area? What area are you in? We need to get that because I can show you very quickly how you're gonna go in for the health department. Let's see here. I'm gonna do health department, restaurants, restaurant inspections. Let me see here. What is this, Dallas, Texas? So you're going to want to check for health code violations. Now, I specifically asked for restaurants, but this also applies to retirement homes. This applies to schools. This applies to anyone who is serving food. Don't forget about the fact that you have to feed the elderly. You have to feed the elderly, even when you have soup kitchens. They are still bound by this oversight. So oversight comes in, and they're gonna go and check and make sure that there are no creepy crawlies, there's no vermin, and then they're gonna make sure that the heating lamps are working. They want to make sure that the oven is at the right temperature. They want to make sure that the refrigerators are at the right temperature, and then they're going to test the food in the refrigerators. And if things are not right, they only have 7 to 10 days to get it straightened out. If it goes past that, the health department can and will have these people throw away all the food, and they will shut them down. And this happens more than you would you would like to think it does. Let me see if I can find some. Hold on. Oh, let's see here. Denver. Okay, good. So here we go. Food temperature control. Yeah, so there are all different types of, there was only two. And this is just explaining different violations. And once again, it's a British school. So Stanley Primary British School, that was from 22. Let's see if we can get something more recent. New search. Type 1 violations, non-critical. Let's start with these. If you are having a difficult time trying to locate this kind of information, do not hesitate to call these people. This is all public information. You are the public. You have the rights to access this information. I want the actual reports. Let's see what we could find. So that's why Abdullah, if you can direct me to what area you're in, I can. Good. I can target what area you're in so we can get right to it. So these are just some of the violations. So first inspection, no fine. And this is for Denver. Everybody's different. Okay. Northeast Louisiana. Northeast Louisiana. Ooh. Well, let me just do, so the state is all going to be the same. All right, let's see here. Let me drop this link. All right, I'm putting this in the chat. So here's the link, Abdullah. Oh, my wife and my mother. Oh, isn't that awful? All right. Let's see here. Commercial seafood. We don't want that. We want for existing businesses. Now, let me try it for consumers. This is my first time looking at this part. So let's see what we could find. See restaurant inspection results. There it is. They don't make this stuff as easy as what they could make it. They do not make this as easy. So you're gonna have to look around just a little bit. They keep bringing me to a different section. If you are running into consistent issues like what you see me going through right now, do not hesitate to contact these people. They are obligated to help you find which restaurants are safe to eat at and which ones have health and safety violations. This is one that they call theirs the sanitation. They lumping all this in together. They don't make this. Oh, sure, no problem, Abdullah. They don't make this stuff that easy to find. It's public record, but they don't have to make it easy on you. So this is the site. You have the site, the Department of Health with Louisiana. So now you know this is where you could start. Give them a phone call, and when you find out, let me know. Hold on. Restaurant inspection violations. All right, let's see here. This thing, yep. So this is the site. It keeps inspection reports. Okay, they keep running me around in circles. Because what you guys aren't seeing is part of this thing is not working. I don't know if they're doing an update for the holiday. Sorry about that, Abdullah. I don't know if they're doing an update for the holiday or what. So they cover what the violations are. They're talking about it is continually updated, the website. What you're going to get will be the violations. Very, very often you're going to see that it's going to have clearly stated that the restaurant is in need of cleaning, what areas of the restaurant needs cleaning, when the violation occurred, who the owner of the location is, what a phone number is. But my advice to you is to actually go to the location and offer your services. And this is funny because they're saying that, all right, so they have 32,000 food operations in Louisiana, and they claim that they visit them at least 1 to 4 times a year. Oh, okay, so only popcorn. All of you guys from ABC family know what we're talking about, where only popcorn and nachos are not visited by the health department. Everything else, so even hot dogs, everything else is checked out by the health inspection. So now it's funny that they're not including, I thought cookies. I thought if you were only doing cookies, you were exempt from that up to a certain number, up to like I think it was like something like $5,000 or even up to $30,000. If you did $30,000 in cookie sales, you were still under the cottage food laws, and that exempt you from that. Anyway, so Louisiana apparently is different. And thank you guys for the 10 likes as you see me stumbling through during this holiday season trying to find stuff for you guys in Louisiana. So it appears to be this section right here, but there's something wrong with the link. It still says Louisiana Health Inspection up at the top. The link is not working. So Abdullah, check in with me. I know Thursday is the holiday and all that good stuff, but stay tuned. And I'm going to look into this a little further. Hopefully they'll get this straightened out, because there's no other links. So for businesses, existing businesses, see, every time I click on it, so I just clicked on see your current health inspection. When I clicked on this, view your current restaurant inspection, it then takes me to this page right here. So my apps, what's going on? So it's the holiday. They're probably doing some kind of system update. But this page right here, Abdullah, for all of you guys in Louisiana, which I'm right next door. So all of you guys in Louisiana, the link that is here will show you all the restaurants in Louisiana and their health inspection report, whether it is flawless or whether they're on the verge of being shut down. All that stuff is there. So once again, I'd like to thank you guys for being here. I'm currently in the midst of getting family members situated in the house. It is the Christmas season. Oh yeah. Hey, and just so you know, there's nothing to stop you from going and introducing yourself to local establishments. All right, from small restaurants in your area. And since you're starting out, even going to you have these restaurants that are in gas stations, especially here in the South. That is a thing. Not so much in the North, but in Louisiana, in Texas. So we have a lot of restaurants. What's going on? Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Oh yes, okay, good. So this is crispy, crunchy. Go back. Yes, there are a number of locations. The reason why I'm telling you to focus on ones like this, crispy, crunchy foods. The reason for that is a lot of these places are so sparsely staffed. Let me see here. I-10, Louisiana. So here's locations. So this is just a brief example. So there are, what was it saying? 50 of these crispy, crunchy locations, and more than likely they will outsource some of these services that you are looking to provide. That's Jackson, Mississippi. I don't know along which highways you're looking at, Northeast. So just in this town alone, you got one crispy, crunchy So this is a food concept that they put up in a lot of gas stations. It is a way for these gas station owners to make money. And these gas station owners are only concerned with making money. A lot of these places are frequently hit up by the health department. So they have equipment that needs to stay running because this is not a full kitchen. You have, let's see here, I don't know, Golden Chick. Let's see if Golden Chick is in Louisiana. It looks like, yeah, Golden Chick is, if I can find this. Yeah, so there is a Golden Chick in Louisiana. Let me show you what these things look like. Now, this is western part of Louisiana. Now, these are a large, substantial size restaurant, lots of equipment. These employees are highly overworked and they need everything done. I'm currently in the midst of getting one started here in the northern part of Houston. So the owner actually told me he were going to open up for Christmas, but he is a long way from there. I still have to get 6 of his deep fryers working. This is a brand new location. Hasn't served a single piece of chicken yet. And I still have to get his ice machine up and running, and I got to get his deep fryers running. Let me see if I can find, let's see, Louisiana. So there's a few. Now, these are highly profitable locations. Highly profitable locations. So you can always hit them up for different services. And you can, I'll have to get into where you get your materials from. Oh, I-20. All right, so Aquila said I-20. I am not familiar with I-20. Let's see, this map is not showing me. So once again, Shreveport is northwest. That's just, it's like 45 minutes outside of Dallas. I have no idea where the hell Sulphur is. Let's see. Oh yeah, they got Whataburgers. So look, you got gas stations, you got grocery stores, you have all these different places. Everyone is streamlining their operations, and it is to maintain, they will outsource different things like that, especially to keep employees. Employees don't want to, they don't want to do certain tasks. And to keep the peace, they will just outsource. They will just outsource all of that. Let me see where my map is. So like I said, my example is more likely, yeah, my example is on the west side. And what is this? Is I-20? All right, so you said Shreveport is a hot area. Man, I know you're not from this country, but brother. All right, so I can speak about Shreveport extensively. I was just there. Okay, it's 90 minutes. All right, so you don't need to travel all the way to Shreveport. So okay, so it is probably that. Yeah, there's I-20. There's I-20. Okay, I see it. I see it. Now, from where you are, you have Frosty Factory, you have Fry Master, all that. You are in a hotbed of commercial activity. You have a lot of work that is up there. I know Shreveport is the big city because you got the casinos and all that stuff, but no, do not go out of your way to go all the way over to Shreveport. You can pretty much stay in your area and get some work, because Shreveport, unfortunately, Shreveport is not the city that it used to be. Not even, man, before the pandemic, Shreveport was pretty decent. Shreveport is about 5 hours from me. I know I'm spelling that wrong. What does that say? Oh, not even 5 hours. So it's saying it's 4 hours and 14 minutes from me. Well, yeah, I would kick it up a little bit more, because I'm actually in a southeast suburb of Houston. But yeah, I look. Do not go out of your way to go work in Shreveport. You have plenty of work where you are. You have these new concepts. Oh, I cannot think of the name of the freaking restaurant. So, let's see here. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm focusing on Abdullah's stuff. He just came to the country. I saw the pictures of your little girl, the adorable little one. So he's trying to get established here in the States. Abdullah had contacted me actually 2 years ago. 2 years ago, he was on this channel trying to get information on how to get trained up on equipment. So we're just going to have to use him as an example. All right, so brother, you got Crawdaddies, Laughing Crab. Let me see if Laughing Crab is an Asian location. See what these hands look like. It's a kid. Hit up all of these different locations. That's what you got to do. You got to hit up all of these different locations and offer your service, because you have a large influx of Asians, specifically Vietnamese, because they were doing a lot of crawfish, crab, they do a lot of that back home. And so they come here and they're already used to cooking that same protein. And so they just crank up all of these restaurants. We got tons of them here. But like I said, you have all of these. There is absolutely no reason for you to go to Shreveport. If any of you are in Shreveport, please excuse me, but Shreveport is a shell of its former self. There's nothing there. The mall in Shreveport is vacant. The only thing in the mall is the outdoor mall. The only thing in the nice outdoor mall is a church. And I'm talking about the mall with the movie theater. The ghetto mall, the one with the ghetto mall, is the one where everybody goes after church to the buffet. It's such a ghetto indoor mall that they have a vending machine that gives you weed. The vending machine will dispense hair weed. No. So stay in the city that you're in and focus on that. Focus on that location. You will be able to pick up work where you are. Only reason why I was up there is because my wife, she actually, I took her to Shreveport before, and she had a decent time. And so now we went, it was only 4 hours when we went this time, and she did nothing but complain about that damn city. I took my daughter there, and there wasn't, we tried to go there's another place we went to, tried to go not golf karting, but go-karts. The 3 go-kart places they had all closed. One had been open for over 40 years, and it had closed like a whole month. It had closed a month before we had got there. So yeah, you can skip Shreveport. Yeah, it just keeps coming up with the same thing. This restaurantdata.com that I'm looking at, this this is not the actual health department. They are taking information from the reports and then they are putting it out there. So you can go to the city data for right now, and this is going to give you, see, last inspection is 2009. It's giving you some old information. And this goes for the rest of you guys. If you're watching this and you want to take a look at the health department report, if you're having a hard time, this city data is taking that information. I'll give you guys the link. It's giving you that information. It is not going to be the most up to date. So if you look in the chat, you're going to see the link for that city data. Anything else you guys want to know about? Yeah, as you can see, they have, you can pull up all the 50 states right there. But it's not going to give you the most up to date, but you still can use this to get to some of these people. Now, if you're, word to the wise, Abdullah, in this country, if you are going to try to acquire the business of a school, a daycare, anything of that nature, my advice to you is to send a woman to that location. Do not go. Mr. Hicks, I see you're new to I see you're new to my information because it is close that. It is Isomatic. You're talking to the Starbucks guy. You're talking to the Isomatic guy. So let's stay here. Hold on, let me show you this. So every Starbucks has an Isomatic. Service and support. Oh, they got the service school thing up. About time. Yay! They still don't have anything on there just yet. Nice. So I will check on that. Find a service tag. So if I go to find a service tag, 77006, that's actually not quite my area. They actually have me in the wrong place. So, they finally updated my address. They finally updated my damn address, but the location on the map is still wrong. And so there's cooler tag. So here I am. So there's only 4 people for Isomatic, and I am one of the 4. So you are talking to the Isomatic guy. Or Houston anyway. 1 second. Sorry about that. 1 second there. Let me see here. Yeah, so every Starbucks, the mainline Starbucks are handled by Isomatic. Icy. I'm sorry, Icy. So Icy is doing the main line, and then you have Bun takes care of all the espresso machines, all the coffee stuff that is taken care of by Bun. All right, let me show you. I don't have time because we're already almost at an hour. So yes, so if you're gonna do an offsite Starbucks, it's still going to be an Isomatic machine, but you're going to be, if it's a small kiosk, you're going to look at an under counter, a 250, 350 pound under counter. If they are able to accommodate an upright, it's going to be an elevation series. Once again, the 350 on up to about a 500 is what you're going to find in these. They're not going to be remotes. They're going to be air cooled. So the Starbucks, mainline Starbucks are typically going to be a remote. Not always, but they are typically going to be a remote. The the Starbucks location that you and I can buy a franchise, those the ones in Target, the ones in Kroger, the ones in your hospital, the ones at the airport, those are going to be air-cooled isomatic units. So let me see here. So yeah, thankfully they got the training school section up here, because every time I call them and ask about training, they always give me the third degree and try to figure out who I am, even though I'm on the damn list. I'm one of their damn people. So here in the chat, there is the link for the isomatic. Okay. There's the link to isomatic. Sam, what's happening on IG? And I bet whatever, I don't even get me to start pronouncing the rest of that on IG. What's happening? Is there anything else that you guys would like to ask me before we end this? I know I typically would do a 3-4 hour damn stream, but I'm in the middle of something. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. And Abdullah, I will focus more on that now that I know that you're what part of the country you're right next door to me. You know, you're like about, I guess you are like about 5 hours from me. I'll address more of that. Since there's no other questions, happy holidays to you guys and Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys before New Year's Eve. Hold on 1 second here.
We are same, but different, but still same.